whole idea of sustainability has changed a lot in the last 10 years. And that, let's say in the 60s, it became a very kind of clear idea and an important idea in architecture. But it was more pure engineering. It was like putting solar panels on top of your house kind of thing, yeah? And I think what's happened in the last maybe 5 years, and definitely happened in the culture of my practice, is that energy management, dealing with resources, ecological issues, has become completely embedded in the work. The Far Tower has been really fascinating for us because you can see it any way you want to see it. You can see it as a sculptural object, as an icon, as a, it's a big building. It's just shorter than the Eiffel Tower. It has a presence. We're interested in that presence, and we're interested in that iconic nature because it's, we're going to live with it. We meaning my client and myself. And it has a performance environmentally. So in the case of FAR, it has wind. The top is like hair, right? And the structure comes up, and it's about it's part of the poetry. It's part of the idea of the building as an art object. It's an expression of the frame that comes through and just ends in a kind of haphazard way. But inside that, part of the lines are wind turbines that produce a significant amount of energy for the building. It has a double skin, which is something new. And it's going to be this very sinuous, stainless steel, reflective, translucent, kind of very soft thing. It takes 50% of the heat off the building, which is the heat buildup, right? So it's a extremely high performance skin. It's a meter away from the body, etc. And it'll be probably the most kind of obvious feature maybe that people will see, although the turbines are moving and they're reflecting light. And so you might see them as art, or you might understand that they're functional. The double skin actually tracks the sun, and is actually very much part of documenting the movement of the sun and how it performs, but at the same time is about a form, and a very soft, sensuous form as it finds its way to the ground. And again, for me, what's so interesting about it is it's inseparable. I can talk about it pragmatically, and I can talk about it as a form that has to do with how it touches the ground and how it touches the sky. And finally, this comes together. Doesn't matter how you want to talk about it. Each one leads you to the same building. But for me, the thing that I think is the most interesting, I think it would be for the public, definitely is for me as an architect, is the merging of performance and art. Because really that's what architecture is. It's a great city to do it in, Paris. Because it's a city that everybody accepts in terms of its poetry. And France for years has also been, I mean, technology has been embedded in your education and your image of yourself as a culture, I think.